everyone, and welcome back to We Speak Football. Before we get into this latest video, we'd like to thank all of you for watching our previous video and making that blow up. 4.6k views we got on the last video, and it's still counting.
Yes, thank you very much for all the new views, and welcome to all the new subscribers, all 19 of you. I know it seems little, but to us it seems like thousands. Like 19, that's a lot for a new YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's very cool.
We welcome you to this new channel and to this new video, which is our Champions League predictions or preview.
Yeah, this is a spicy little video we've got today. Obviously, Champions League round of 16 is around the corner, in a couple of days' time, and we thought this is the perfect time to make a video about it. Predictions, score predictions, preview, and what we think of the teams which are going to be competing in it.
Yes, and we start off with AC Milan versus Spurs, where I think it's going to be 2-0 versus AC Milan.
2-0 for AC Milan.
Yes.
That's interesting. I think AC Milan are going to get the win against Spurs, but I think it'll be 2-1. I think it'll be a tight cagey affair.
Yeah, I think Milan has the edge this year, has the grit. I know with their strikers, you got Rafael Leao. You could say Ibrahimovic, but he's just returned from injury. But they have a quality squad. And Spurs...
You don't forget about Giroud as well, Olivier Giroud.
Yes, that is true. And at the moment, Spurs, they don't seem to be clicking. They've just come back off of a 4-1 defeat to Leicester at the weekend, which doesn't do their confidence a world of good.
Yeah, very damaging loss. It's not even like they turned up as well. But anyways, on to our next game. This is definitely going to be the spiciest game of the tie. PSG versus Bayern Munich. What do you think, mate?
Well, what a tie that is. What a draw. Well, I think 2-1 Bayern Munich.
2-1 Bayern Munich.
The reasoning behind that is I was looking at PSG recent form and they lost to Monaco and Marseille. I know they've had, and the reason why that is because of injuries. They've got injuries to Mbappe, to Messi. Like, they're big players in the attacking role. And I looked at the lineup against Marseille and I thought, what is that? Like, that team did not look quality. And I think just PSG at the moment are going through a bad run because of Mbappe's injury. He's going to miss the first leg as well. And I think Bayern Munich's got that edge.
Fair enough. I think the score prediction is going to be 1-1 draw, actually. I think Bayern will have the better chances. I see PSG actually having more ball possession in the midfield. But I think Bayern will have the better chances. But PSG, they won't go without a fight. And I think, just because of that, at least the first leg, I reckon it'll be a draw.
Yeah, but the 3-1 defeat to Monaco is, I know they're second in the league, but come on, 3-1. You look at them, like, their centre back, they've got he plays the three at the back. They've got that Danilo, Danilo Pereira.
I know Danilo Pereira. He went to PSG a couple of years ago from Porto.
He's playing centre back with Marquinhos and Bishuibi. So we've not heard of these players.
Yeah, it's not the best centre back, pairing. Obviously, no Kimpembe in the side as well. So, and no Ramos. What happened to Ramos?
They're all on the bench, so they might be resting them for Bayern Munich. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. Yeah,
but anyways, before we get too excited, let's get into our next cup tie. Next tie. It's going to be Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea. Oh. I think it's going to be 2-1, but what do you think, mate?
1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. I think 2-1 to Dortmund, by the way. 2-1 to Dortmund.
Why do you think that?
I just feel like, obviously, Chelsea, they've struggled of late, The last two games have been 2 draws to West Ham and Fulham. They've not really turned up. I know they've spent big in the transfer market. Check our video on Chelsea as well. Our previous video on Chelsea. But I just feel like it's not really clicking. I think it will take some time for the new players to gel, for the chemistry to build between the players, for them to understand each other a little bit more. And I think Dortmund, they'll be able to utilize that and exploit that and, sneak a couple 2 goals past Chelsea.
Yeah. it could happen, to be fair. And the reason I said a 1-1 draw is because I see quality in both sides, but I don't see goals. If I'm honest with you, I see it as a cagey affair.
Yeah.
Like at the Signal Iduna, they have the advantage, obviously, but I'm looking at the squad and it's looking a bit thin for Dortmund. They got Bellingham, obviously, star player. But up front they got Makoko. He's young, but is he an out-and-out striker? I don't know.
They've also got Adeyemi as well. He's young. Sebastian Aller, it's nice to hear that he's feeling better.
Yeah,
Playing good football as well. But
yeah, I just think it's gonna be a cagey affair. 1-1. It's just yeah.
they're gonna be at home though. And as we said in a previous video, go check out the best atmosphere in football video.
Yeah.
The yellow wall. They're really gonna be. They're gonna play their role.
Yeah, definitely are against a Chelsea side that needs to gel.
Yeah, anyways, on to the next one. Club Brugge versus Benfica. 2-0 to Benfica. Nothing much really to say for me. What about you?
2-1 Benfica. I just think Benfica, they're just a steady old team against a Club Brugge side that's also decent this year. But I just think Benfica have the edge with all the Brazilian. They have a big loss within Enzo Fernandez, but other than that, I just think 2-1 Benfica.
Fair enough. Now this is another spicy tie. Real Madrid versus Liverpool. I'm thinking 3-0 Real Madrid. I know Liverpool are at home, and it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, I think this is Liverpool's in bad form of late, as we can all see. Vinicius Junior against Trent or Robertson. No, it'd be Trent. That's just no go. He's going to absolutely run around him. But personally, I think 2-2 is going to be a nice end-to-end game. Lots of goals, rubbish defensively, and I just think it's going to be a great game at Anfield, ready for the second leg at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool, they have struggled. They're in bad form, as you've already mentioned. And Real Madrid, obviously, it was yesterday, actually, when they won the Club World Cup. So they will be feeling confident, They will be in form. But I guess we'll only find out.
Yes. But we move on to Frankfurt versus Napoli.
What do you reckon? I think Napoli will cruise. They'll cruise. 3-0 to Frankfurt. I think their attack this year with, what's his name? Kvaratskhelia?
Yeah.
I said it right.
Kvaratskhelia. He came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's just spawned.
Yeah.
But him and Victor Osimhen, those two have been lightning this season.
Yeah, they've really come up the traps, and Napoli's been the underdogs this season. I think they could potentially be a semi-final, final waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Next one, Red Bull Leipzig versus Man City. I'm saying 3-2 to City.
3-2 to City. I think 3-0 to City. I think it's going to be a comfortable away journey. I don't look it, but I just think it's going to be comfortable for City. They're just going to outplay.
I feel like the last few games, when I've been watching City, it's not like, even though they're getting some results here and there, it's not the same City where they play with, all the confidence they have. I reckon they'll concede a couple goals. It will be tough for them, but I guess we'll see.
Yes, and I just think they're going to have a good advantage into the home leg. Where it's going to be an aggregate of 6-0, 7-0, or 7-1.
Jeez.
But that's an aggregate, not the second leg. Between two legs.
Yeah, the last one. The last tie. Inter Milan versus Porto.
What do you think?
2-0 Inter. I think they'll, again, be quite easy for Inter. I think they'll cruise. Nothing much to say about Inter, really. What about you?
No, yeah, I reckon 3-1 Inter Milan. They're just a nice quality squad. All round they've got quality. And I think they're just going to outplay the Porto side, the Portuguese Porto side, and they're just going to coast them into the old quarter-final.
Fair enough. What do you guys think will happen in the round of 16? Let us know with your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And We Speak Football out.